Alright, welcome everyone. Yeah, we are on again. Network just cuts us out. Network just cuts us out. I don't know if I'm to apologize on behalf of network. Don't know if I'm to apologize on behalf of network. So if you have joined back, let me know if you can hear me and if you can see my screen. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see my screen. Kindly drop in the chat box. If you can hear me, if you can see my screen, drop it in the chat box. We are live again. We are live. We are going to be handling this section this night. Drop in the chat box. Like I said, I don't know whether to apologize on behalf of network. However, this is something that we must do. Alright, welcome. If you can hear me, drop in the chat box so that we can proceed. There is a journey we must conquer this night. If you can master what I'm having this night, then okay. I need us to drop in the chat box. Let me hear us. If you can see my screen, drop in the chat box. Let me know if you can hear me. Drop it in the chat box. Kindly drop in the chat box if you can hear me, if you can see my screen, so that I will know that you are with me, and then proceed. I'm waiting for us. If you can hear me, please drop it in the chat box. Let me know. If you can see my screen, drop in the chat box as well. Okay. All right. Now, like you are seeing on my screen, a kind of animation effect, something that makes your presentation look good. And that is one of the things we are going to be looking at this night. It's one of the things we are going to be looking at this night, how to prepare your presentation in this manner and make it look good. Let's say you are making a presentation on SWOT analysis. Let's say you are making a presentation on SWOT analysis, strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. And you want to bring it into this that you can, you click on strength, it brings up what you have on this in the strength slide to talk about. And once you talk about that, once you are done talking about the strength and stuff like that with a very good animations and stuff like that, you will see how we do things like this. You will see how stuff like this happen. So how if you are done with your strength, then you click back and then you can come to weakness. Once you are done, then you click on weakness on the same slide you are working with, and then have your weakness with, maybe you can see some this bubble stuff here. We look at how you can get something like this done with stuff of this nature. So, and once you are done talking about weakness, you can click on it and then select opportunity. Then that the opportunity comes in. So with that, here are some of these animations. You can see, you talk about the opportunity you have, and once you are done, then you round up your presentation. This can be your main slide, your presentation in one slide. That is a very, very good way in your presentation. And how do we do that? How do we get to do that? Okay, let's dive into creating stuff like this. Let's start from the beginning. I pray we have time to finish it up. Now, in the section that I talked about before, like you can see this is my home slide. My home slide where I put in all this you see here. All this you see here, I put it inside this place. So this is the main slide place where presentation will be taking place. But here are the sections: the opportunity section, the strength section. We also have the weakness section, also have the threat section. So each of the topic or the aspect of your presentations that you are going to be talking about separately, one after the other, you can section them. Put them in a section, and then use it to form your section zoom. This is very, very important, where you can come here and talk about your section zoom. Okay, now how do we get that? Let's start from the scratch. Let me press Ctrl N to open a new presentation. We are in a new presentation. Then in this, let me right click on this slide and then put a new layout. I need a blank slide. Now on this blank slide, let me add this section. Is my, let me call it SWOT. let me call it SWOT analysis. Let's say we are dealing on SWOT analysis, and then that's the section here, SWOT analysis. Okay, now having done that, the next thing I will have to do here is to put in a background picture. So once I click on this, I will go to right click and then go to format background. Now in this format background, I will go to this place, select picture or field. So if I select it, the last picture that I put in comes in. So I will have to go to insert. Now if I have pictures on my system, I can select. If I'm online, if you have internet, you can get from stock images, but let's get from what we have already. Which of these ones I can choose? Okay, let's say we select this and then insert. Now this comes in. So once we insert this, we go to now okay, I think no, what I did is not what I want to do. Let me Control Z. All right, now I think what I need to do is first go to, forgive me, I go to my device, get this picture and then insert here. That is what I should do. Now once I insert it, I'll go to picture format, come to crop here, and then select field. You remember what we did in the last class. Then because this will give me the privilege to select field. Now with this, I can take the aspect of my picture that I want. Let's say I want a bit of this. All right, now once I'm satisfied, I said crop. I click on crop. So this is what we have. Now from that I can go to format picture, then come to field, come to okay, now here I can transparency, and then I can blur it a bit. It depends on us. Then no line. Now this is what I want. Now let me check what I'm working on. Okay, I used this picture. All right, now let's say now I use this becomes my let me rename it SWOT analysis. All right, now after that I will come to this place insert a new slide. Control, I will come here, add a section, and that section, let me call it strength. Now on this aspect, I can now come here and put a new slide. In this slide here, let me I think I should put this in one side. Okay, now I will come on this slide here, come to fill. I will come here, make it black. Then I will go to this place, select circle, hold down my shift and drag. Okay, now let's say this shows me that I'm on the circle is in the center. Another thing I will do is let me check what I have here. Okay, now what I can do here is to go to outline and then make the outline to be white, and then increase the outline. Increase the width, not the transparency, rather increase the width to 10. Don't mind me, I can type it. On your own you can type it. Now you increase the width to 10. Another thing you can do is, if you are not sure whether your guide, you can turn on your guide. That line will be there, is your choice. So once that happens, I can come here. Okay, I will go to this place, select this. I will type, let's say I type strength. Now I can increase it. I can increase that. And then make it bold, change my font. And let me select errors. I like errors bold. If you are with me here, you already know that. Okay, now let me reduce it a bit, 86. Let me reduce it a bit, 86. All right, now the next thing I will do is to insert a new slide here, and in this slide I will insert another picture. Let me select another picture, let's say this. Now once that happens, I will still come here to save field. and then fill. Okay, I can now select the aspect of this picture that I want. Okay, let's say this, I want this aspect of this picture. I will say crop, Ctrl Z. Okay. All right, now I think I've gotten it better, and then I will go here and say crop. Now this is the aspect of this picture that I want. Now what I will do is that I will come here, copy this shape, Ctrl C, cut it rather, Ctrl X, then I will come here and Ctrl V, paste. Then once I do that, I will go to this shape field. Under this, select this eyedropper tool. I will select this eyedropper tool. Now once I select the eyedropper tool, I want to use it to select a particular aspect of this stuff here that I can use. So to fill the color, that's what you see there. Once I click on it, that's what we have. Then we can increase the transparency. We can increase the transparency. Let's say to say 40, for example. We can increase the transparency, let's say to 40, and then once that happens, we copy this, we cut it back, Ctrl X, and we come back to our stuff and we paste it. Then remember, once you paste it, there is something you have there already. You say send to the back, and that comes out. So with this, we can make this to be white. Go to text field, make it white. So we are having something of this nature. We are having something of this nature, and our time is almost fast spent. Okay, now the next thing we do is to insert an icon. There is icon we have here. In this, there is an icon on top. That's the next thing we do, to insert that icon. So let's go to insert, and then we click on icon. Now under this icon, we can have forgotten under which one that falls in. Analytic, I think it falls under process. Let me search for process. People education, arts, travel. Okay, I think it falls under process. So here, that's the icon here. then we insert. Here is the icon. We can hold down our shift and increase it. Then come to graphics field, make it white. Come to graphics field, make it white. Okay, now the next thing we do is we copy our shape, hold Control, copy this, and then Control C, copy, and then we come here, Control V, we paste. So once we are done with that, this circle, we are going to make it in a way that it will cover the entire shape, entire slide. Hold down your shift and then drag. Once we do that, we can come to this reduce this, and then the strength, we take it up. We can reduce the size as well. Here, because of the nature of the slide we are using, the background we are using, you can change the color. Now, if any of this color is not okay, we can come here under this shape format, under this text format, eyedropper tool. Now, if we feel any of this, we can use any of this color and it will be okay. We select. However, the blue is overshadowing it. Let's try to see if we can get something different. Let's see if we can get something different. Okay. All right. Now, here the next we do, I want us to finish this one. The next we do is we can come here and get this particular text box. Inside the text box, we can generate a dummy write-up by using this function. Let's say we want to generate 3 by 3. So the words are there. Let's make them white and make it bold, and then increase the font. Okay, And what you can see is that the white is not visible. So let's select this so as to ensure that the write-up will be kind of visible. However, choose a background that will make your write-up to be visible, is because this is a class I'm trying to be fast. Okay, now another thing that we will see in this is that from this you will notice something that we have here. You will notice that we have something here. If you look at this, you notice we have like stuff here. Okay, now let's go back to what we have. Now after that, the next I will do is we'll come to this place in the picture, insert the same image. This is the same image we have, I think. No? Yes, this is the same image. We insert the same image over this, and then go to and say fill. And then ensure you drag to the end. Go back here, say fill. Now move until it aligns properly. So once you come here and cut. However, the next thing you will do is to make this image to you come to this picture, come to picture correction. See this brightness, you reduce the brightness of the image to minus. Let's say we take minus 50. Let's say we take minus 50. It will be easy. Okay. Now let's choose minus 50. Now we have this. Once that is done, another thing you have to do is you send it to the back. Then this comes out, it becomes more clear. Then click again to the back, again to the back. Okay, now what we have, this becomes a bit more clear. That's one of the things you can do, that becomes more clear. Then the next thing here, I want to see how I can finish up the first slide of this project. We are running a project on this aspect of PowerPoint, which you can use this pattern to make your presentation. You can use that to make your presentation. Okay. Now the next thing we will do is, from what we have here, is to get something like this. That's the next thing we are going to be doing now, to get something like that. So what do we do here is we go to insert, and then we select rounded rectangle. Now in this rounded rectangle, we are going to draw a rounded rectangle, and then curve it fully. Let's reduce it. Now once that is done, we want it to take the background of the background picture we inserted at the back. So what we do is we right click on the shape and then go to format shape. On the format shape, you select slide background fill. You select slide background fill. Okay, wow, I made a mistake on this. Okay, let me drop down this. Let me remove this. I need to work on the background. Right click, format background. This is where I need to do that. Format background. Then go to picture/texture field and then come to this place, insert this from file, insert this from file. So that becomes what we have. And no, there is something. Okay. All right. There's something I need to. Yes. Okay, if I take the picture here, then this is this, and then I right click, format shape, then that you see, and I say no outline. So anywhere I come, it takes the background of that, it takes the picture of the background of that. As you can see, so the background we inserted is what we are getting now. So that's what this is. So what we can do is we rotate this. Once we rotate it, now the next thing we do is to put in some animation. Now this animation is something of this nature. Let's see how this one play. I want us to get exactly what we have here. Now let's see how this one play. If I zoom this, if I play this, now you see what we have here. So you can still make your presentation to be in this form. That is your choice anyway. If you want that, that's your choice. Okay. Our time up. So to get that, we can quickly go to our animation. Now under our animation, we come to each of them. Okay, let me position this. Okay, now under the animation we select line. So once you select line, it comes down. So we come to line effect, make it up so that it goes up. Now, but the up is much. We come to the line here. Okay, so once that happens, you come here and select with previous, with previous, then 2 seconds, then go to animation pane. You go to animation pane. There is something you need to set up here. Just double click. It brings you to this dialog box. Is smooth start, smooth end, 1 seconds. Then ensure you click the auto reverse. Ensure you select the auto reverse. Go to timing. Come here and select until end of slide. Then test animation, leave it like this, and then you say okay. Now you see that your animation will be going up in this manner. Now if you rotate this, now watch, now if you rotate this, something will happen. If you rotate this now, something will happen. Now play it again. You see how it's rotating, it's going up and coming down, but that's not what we want. So what do? We will come to this line. We need to get that arrow there. So this is what we need to get, and then drag it straight to this place and then position it the way we want. It's already, can move it up a bit. These are some advanced features in PowerPoint. So once I play it now, you will see the way it's going. Now it's going the direction which we want it. It's going in the direction we want. So what I need to do is just to duplicate this. I hold down Control, then so I will just click this, hold down Control. Okay, Control D, Control D. If I want another one, Control D. Then I can select 4 of them. move them to this place, it will take the shape of that. Then I will go to shape format and say send to the back. So I make sure that they are the back, send to the back again, send to the back. So I make sure that these ones are the back. So what I will do here is alright, it's definitely not good here. Let's place it here. Let's place it here. Okay, now once that is done, I will now come to this one. Under this, I will add some delay. I'm almost done with this. I will go to delay here. The first one, no delay. Rather, the second one here, I will add some delay. Let's add 4.